What's up, guys? So I had another subscriber request a Norse Mythology deck. Actually, two subscribers. One wanted a Thor and Sif build, which basically Norse mythology. So I figured two birds, one stone. So I did a Norse Mythology deck built around the new Sif. So let's go check it out. I did it in casual. You guys know I like trying to make my casual decks work. So here we are. So here's the showcase card, Sif. When drawn, for every life on land card you have played this game, up to a maximum of 10, your Norse mythology cards, wherever they are, gain +3 power until played. So just a nice buffer for all our Norse cards. Now, I didn't add a whole ton of life on land. I kept it very minimal. Just wanted to make it primarily Norse with kind of a splash of life on land. So we don't get huge buffs out of it, but it can be relevant. I've seen 12 to, plus 12 to plus 15. So it can be decent. So our couple life on land cards, we try to keep our curve low. So I added mainly cheap ones. Pumpkin Toadlet is one of them. And he's a little buffer that's buffing our cards in hand with 3 or less base energy plus 30 power for 2 turns. So we do have quite a few cards that are under 3. The other life on land cards, looks like we have 4 total. So Koltar, another cheap 1-drop. When returned, this card gains plus 60 power and costs +1 permanently. I've added Dwarf for a nice buff/debuff to our opponent. So buffs our cards in hand 15, debuffs our opponent's cards 15. And then finally, European Hamster. When played, the card opposite loses 22 power, and your cards adjacent gain +11. So a little buffer, and again, another debuff to our opponent. All right, so that's the life on land. So let's look at the rest of the deck, primarily Norse cards. So Thor, kind of the secondary card showcased here. When played, all Thunderstorm cards in both players' hands gain +30 power until played. So obviously we've included Thunderstorms. It's also one of our ways to gain energy permanently. Other cards shown, we have Ragnarok. When drawn, your opponent's cards in hand cost +2 energy this turn. In casual, that's really strong. Just that little taxing effect on one turn can make quite a difference. We've added Gahalarhorn. When drawn, a random Norse mythology card in your hand gains +25 until played. And the second part we're not really caring about. I did not have Heimdall in this deck. I didn't want to have to try to mesh 6 different albums together to make it work. So we've opted just not to include them. Instead, we've added Hell, one of the powerhouse cards in the deck. When played, if you lost 2 rounds this game, your cards in hand gain +55 power this turn. So it's a card we hope to get, round 4, round 5, and basically close out the game with. Let's see, what else? We've got the Frigga and Odin combo. So basically, when played, your Odin card in hand gains +70 this turn, and this one buffs your Frigga +30. So for 10, we get 200. Also, those two combo well with Sleipnir. When drawn, your Odin card in hand gains +70 until played, and then also repeat when you play the card. So if you play this with those two, so the 13, you get quite a big turn. Also our Majorn, I'm not sure how to say that, but if you play him with your Thor, also another good turn. This buffs your Thor +68 the turn. So we have a few combos in here, so the deck can kind of get a little strange because you're trying to navigate and grab pieces of the combo early and try to play them together. So then in the later rounds, you're drawing them back to back with each other, and it's a lot easier to make happen. But it's just that first initial round 1, round 2, trying to get your cards kind of set up, because that's really gonna help this deck out, getting that early setup. And if you just happen to luck into a good setup, you can really steamroll your opponent really good if your cards just draw just right early. So what else do we have? We have Asgard is going to be our card to make our Norse cards a lot cheaper. So when played, the first part doesn't matter, but when drawn, your Norse mythology cards in hand cost -2 energy, and if you are winning the round, you get an extra -1 energy, so up to -3, which is pretty nice. This card's been surprisingly good for me. I think I've played this probably 6 or 7 games now. So I've played this deck a little bit since I've made it, and it's been really well. I think I've lost just 1 game with it. So I'm probably like 6-1 or 7-1, something like that. I'm not too sure. But this card really kind of surprised me. Basically buffing this card plus 15 permanently over and over and over every turn. So I'll basically just hold this card in my hand and just let this card cycle through my deck, and just every round he gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're just dropping massive turns with him. So pretty solid. Last couple cards we've included, we have Drog. When returned, if you lost the turn, he's going to buff all our Norse Mythology cards plus 10 until played. And finally, Ratatoskri. When drawn, your Norse Mythology cards in hand gain plus 15 until played. Then it does have a little back, it's going to take some of it back, whatever's remaining in your hand when returned. So pretty good, though, when drawn, because he's going to, if you've got 5 cards in your hand, that's a lot of power you're gaining for just 3 energy. So very, very surprisingly good card, kind of deceptive. With the negative stat on there, you would think it'd be bad, but it's really usually not that terrible. You might have like 2 cards left in your hand, maybe 3. So let's say -15, but if it buffed 5 cards, I mean, you're only getting -15 on the back end. It's not that big a deal, to be honest. So overall, I think the card is worth it. But yeah, that's it. Let's go try her out, and you guys can see for yourselves what you think. Again, I'm sure there's builds that could be quite more geared around Sif. This, like I said, I kind of just splashed for it just to kind of try her out. I'm sure I could have probably squeezed in 1 or 2 more life on land, but honestly, it didn't seem like it was necessary. The deck's been playing really well without it, so I think it's just a little cherry on the top, really, with the little buff you get from her. But so far, so good. Let's see how we do this game. So right off the bat, I see we have our Thor and our Majorn combo. So maybe want to get that going. I don't have enough mana yet, but if I play this card, I'm hoping we can lose this turn, get this buff, and then next turn we'll have enough to do that combo. So that should help us catch back up. So there we go. We got all our cards a buff, so definitely worth it to lose with that card. So let's get our combo down. See if we can catch back up here. It's going to be a decent turn from our opponent. All right, we drew our Pumpkin Toad. Look at that buff it got. Just having a lot of 3-drops in this deck really helped out there. So we could play Odin, but I don't think we need to. I think we could probably win without it. And I'd like to save him and get him online with Frigga, just in case, because we're going to need it in the later rounds, I have a feeling. So let's do it like this and see if it's enough. Oh, he's got the levers combo, so it might not be enough for us, unfortunately. Yeah, but it's probably good we didn't play it. I don't think we would have won either way. Yeah, because it would only give us another 30, so that's fine. It's not bad for us to lose, a couple early rounds, honestly, because it's just going to make our hell stronger on the back end. There's our nice Asgard, going to make everything cheaper for us. We drew our Frigga. So we do have the Odin Frigga combo set up. I might hold it one more turn, see if we can draw the pony. Opponent doing really well. He's got a pretty good deck. Like I said, this deck's been performing pretty good too, so I'm kind of surprised to see him really kind of putting it to us right here. There's our pony. So that combo is going to cost us 9 to get all 3 of those down at the same time. And it's probably going to be worth it. So let's just do it like this. That'll give us 9 on the next turn for a big finale turn. It's also going to put all 3 of these cards next to each other on the next draw as well. So hopefully we can catch up here. Not the card we hoped it would buff, but is what it is. So you can see this nice big turn for us. Might still not be enough. He's playing 3 cards here. Nope, it is going to be enough. I'm sure that kind of surprised our opponent there. He probably thought he had that in the bag. There's our Sif getting a little +6 on our Norse cards. I think I want to get her back cycling. Hopefully we can get her at least one more time. Do it like this. Nice early lead. I like that. There's our Thor combo. Really need to get some mana going here. I'm going to pass on this turn. See if I can get this big combo on this next turn for 14. That thunderstorm's going to help me too. And it wasn't a huge loss since it just tied us up. I don't think he'll be able to beat this swing here. But you never know. Yeah, he's going to be close. Let's see. Oh, the T-Rex isn't going to trigger, which is nice. That helps. So we did get it. Sometimes it's worth it to hold for a turn like that if you need a big turn, especially in these combo decks like this. Didn't get set back too much. All right, we're up to 8 energy. The fistful of 3s. He's probably playing the Lovers combo, so I'm going to do it like this because he's probably going to win this turn, and it's going to trigger our Drog. Yep, that's what I thought. And if we lose this round, it's fine because I think I'm going to hold on to Hell for the final round, just in case we need it. Yeah, I don't know that we can catch up now, so that's fine. We'll just play into the final round. I think we're going to be okay with Hell. That'll be a lot for him to overcome. I'm just going to play down these two, because that should help us draw the rest of our Odin combo. So that'll put us at 11. I'm trying to think, that's probably not going to be enough, though. So we might have to sandbag a turn to get our full combo. He's playing Heimdall on the final turn. Awkward. Final turn of the round. Good for us. Alright, there's our Frigga combo. Ooh, he just got energy. What gave us energy there? One of his cards? Whatever it was, I'll take it. Good for us. Yeah, I'll be surprised if he can beat us now. I think we're going to have a good turn, a good round here. There's that Sif. You can see it giving everything plus 18 now. So definitely coming in clutch at the end of the game. Nice big turn for us. I think our opponent just lost all hope. I think that's going to do it. I don't think he's going to have enough. So that's the deck. Like you saw, it did really well. Once you get those combos lined up like that early, you can see it really kind of steamrolls towards the late game. We'll do one more, though. You guys can see it one more time in action. I think it's pretty solid, though. Like I said, sometimes we'll lose, a round or two, but aside from that, man, whew, you get to that round 5 with this deck, you're in trouble. They're going to be hurting. Let's see if we can replicate our good luck. Have another good game, hopefully. Sweeney Todd, so we're playing maybe a cuisine deck. See a lot of arts and culture cards in his hand. It's a good Asgard draw there. Making our cards affordable. Need to draw into some of our combo pieces here. Start setting ourselves up. Looks like our opponent's struggling with energy. Let's do it like that. I'm surprised he didn't play. He played El Dorado on turn 3 like that. Not the greatest. Well, I guess actually it's for 3 turns. For some reason I was thinking it was for the round. Never mind. Scratch that. There's our Odin. So we have our combo. Don't really like this setup, though. So I'm going to have to pass, I think. Ooh, it's going to give him a big turn. That's unfortunate. Just needed to get the energy. See if we can catch back up. I was hoping he didn't have such a big turn there. And we just need the rest of our Thor combo. No such luck. There we go. I was hoping we'd lose that turn. Get that Draugr combo. Or buff, I mean. All right, on to round 3. Here's our Sif. Should probably see a decent buff from off of her. Yep, already +9, so I'll take that. All right, he's got Plague Doctor, so we're going to get -100 now. Got a mountain to climb this turn. Let's get Kaltar down, start getting him a little bigger. Opponent accidentally won that with Ghost, so kind of messed himself over there. Didn't want to play in front of my hamster, did he? All right, on to round 4. Starting to get some of our Frigga Odin combo, so we should get the rest next turn. Debating just playing this card out. Yeah, let's do it. See if we can just close this game out. It's going to be a big turn here for us. Nice pumpkin toad buff, too. $530. You can see this deck can put some power down. Insane. For casuals to drop $530, that's impressive. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's impressive for this deck. There's Sif coming in with a nice buff. Yeah, I think this is going to be game here. Don't think he can come back from this. Let's just try to put our max down. And that's going to be game, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the deck. A fun deck. I actually really enjoyed playing this one. Was kind of hesitant as I was building it, but the more I looked at it, I was like, it's kind of fun to try to track down the pieces of the combo early like that, and kind of plays different every game because of it. So kind of like that aspect of it. It can be kind of painful for some people, I would think. Maybe just you don't have what you need at the right time, and you're kind of forced to play something when you don't want to. But I don't know, I kind of like that aspect of it personally. Made it a little more thinky feeling. But all right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the deck and the video. Again, shoot me a subscribe, like, comment if you enjoy this kind of content. If you got any deck ideas you'd like to see or cards you'd like to showcase, again, just drop me a comment. We'll do, like I said, I try to do people's requests as frequently as I can. But all right, guys, thanks for watching.